Hey everyone. Hopefully this program is picking up my mic. The YouTube program I normally just direct upload to YouTube, and that is not working. So I'm having to resort to this for the exam week thing. I just wanted to give you a check-in and let you know what's happening on my end, what should be happening on your end, and the timing of some things, just last minute stuff. But basically, I have got most of your report proposals completed. If the grade is posted, then I've returned your paper. There may be a couple stragglers there. I will have all of them back to folks by Monday. And then I also have your e-portfolios to take a look at, so I should have grades up for those by Monday. I'm hoping by Monday. And then I also have discussion posts that you've just finished, 15, and I have to get those grades in, and then discussion post 16, which does not require a follow-up, but does require your attention to your writing, and I hope that you will. Discussion post 16, I've had a lot of positive things happen in those final posts, and people often name people and say who has really helped them or been valuable to them in some way. So I hope maybe when you come back to check on your grade, you might see if anybody has said anything nice about you. And if they haven't, I'm sure you're still a wonderful person. But I encourage you to come back and take a look at it. And then progress report 3, I've already gotten a few of those. And I don't have the due date right in front of me. Oh, the due date is Thursday. So exam week discussion post is due by Wednesday, the 24th. Progress report 3 is due by Thursday, the 25th. So anyway, I've still got about 5 things to grade. Two or so you've already turned in, and 2 or so you have not. But I've still got a few things, 4 or 5 things to grade. So bear with me as the grades get in. If you don't see a grade for something yet, it's because I haven't finished them. So bear with me as I try to get through this. The end of the semester is a challenge for me as well, in terms of getting all that done. And then let's see. So I'll post the grades, and as I get materials completed and finished, I probably will not be providing you any feedback on progress report number 3, unless you specifically request it, unless you say, I don't know what you'd say or why you'd want that kind of feedback. But if you want it, then fine. Otherwise, I won't spend a lot of time on it, or I might return it to you, but there won't be that many comments on it in terms of your writing. I've given you so much feedback on your writing. Do you really want or need more? But if I've got something to say, a lot of those progress reports and the assignments that you turn in, especially via Safe Assign or email, that is kind of how we've gotten to know one another. So I might have something to say. You know me. I probably have something to say. But I won't focus a lot on the detail of writing and grammar and all that kind of thing in terms of my feedback to you. I still expect good grammar. I just won't spend a lot of time giving you feedback on things you can't revise anyway. Let's see. I think that's about it. The grades are due, by the way, by May 1st. Did you hear how much I still have to go through? Don't expect them before May 1st. They might be there, but no guarantees. I have several friends. I used to live in Boston, so I must admit, the reports took a little longer this time, because I have friends who are around the corner in Watertown and were shut down during the Boston lockdown, and were literally talking through what was going on with me during that. And I admit that there was a whole lot of time that I'd normally be grading lost to that. There was just no way I could concentrate on your papers while that was going on. But most of them are done now. Anyway, what else do I want to say? I do want to keep encouraging you to check out lynda.com. There's so much there that I pay for. I can actually access it free through UC, but I didn't know that wasn't available when I first signed on as a subscriber to lynda.com. But there's so much there, not just about computer programs, but about business in general, marketing in general, project management in general. So if any of you, I would just encourage you, there's some good stuff there, and people pay for it. So, and it's free to you, and again, you can access it, I think, through OneStop or Blackboard and that kind of thing. So, encourage you to take advantage of that. I think I've told you everything that you really need to know. I will say that if you think for any reason that you would need to get a hold of me, too far in the future, there are people who occasionally want to get in touch with me. My UC email, they don't keep it up when I'm not teaching. So if you have any reason to think that you'd want to keep in touch with me or have my contact information, just let me know and I'll provide that to you. In fact, I may have even given you my personal email address at some point during this. I'm just going to give it to you now. It's Tara Tirza, T-A-R-A, and then Tirza, that is my Hebrew name, TIRZAH@gmail.com, and that's just my personal email, so I know I'll have that years down the road. UC email changes systems all the time, it seems like, so I don't know how long I'll have that, but occasionally I've had a student contact me years later and say, hey, and you don't need to know what they say, but they do contact me. So I hope you have a great summer. I hope you found some value in the course, whether it's just something you learned about how you should proofread, something you learned about how you should think about your audience, a resource, even skills in Word. I hope there was something of value here beyond just learning to write. For me, I think the writing skills, they're there, but I know that I also, I use the word just too much in my own writing, and so I've trained myself when I do professional writing to check for the word just. So even if you've gotten that kind of thing where you should check for every apostrophe in the world that you use, if you've just gotten some feedback from me that's helpful for you in your own proofreading, I hope that it's of value to you. I'm a big fan of using your resources, and I believe good writing can be not just about what you get on the page the first time, but about the resources you have when you go to proofread, including colleagues who trade papers or agree to look over important documents when you use them at work. So many of you are so impressive based on what I've gotten to know about you through your writing and the projects that you're working on and the things you're doing in your professional lives. So it's really been a privilege to get to know you this semester, and I hope things go well for you in the BTAS program and in life. So take care, everybody, and have a great summer and a good rest of your program. And now I'm going to try to find the stop button. I found it.